All right, guys, I think we are live and it looks like we've got a good connection. So we're going to just give it a minute and hopefully we'll get some peeps to join. I know that it's um, here. I know that it's a Friday night, so hopefully we'll have some people that are here and are going to be joining. Let's see, I'm messing with this damn thing. Um, right stuff. What the heck did I do? Okay. Mm-mm-mm. I have no idea what I did. Where's my comments? Hey guys, if you're on, give me a minute. I'm messing with StreamYard, trying to figure out what the hell I just did. Let's see. Oh, oh God, I'm telling you, me and tech. Okay, take two, take five. All right, I think we're good. All right, there we go. Now I can see the comments. I need to figure out how to get used to um, using StreamYard. It's so different. Um, oh, try this again. There we go. All right, I'm not touching anything. I'm leaving it as it is. So, but I can see your comments. I'm telling you, I love StreamYard, but I also hate it because it's got all these different um, ways of being able to do all this different shit. And I just want this simple thing. I just like a telephone. I want to just, a cell phone. I want to pick it up and use it to call, to text, and do a little bit of my business or whatever it may be. But when it comes to all the technical stuff, that is not me, my friends. Um, all right, you guys, I'm going to get my Facebook up here since we now have somewhat of a stable connection. There we go. Yay! Okay, I'm seeing everybody's comments. Hi, Brandon. Good to see you on, my friend. And let's see who else. I'm going to start wearing my damn glasses, you guys. Getting old sucks. So, um, let's see. Oh, Kamala's here. Hi, sweetheart. Hello, beautiful. Let's see who else and say hi to. Um, let's see. I'm almost afraid to touch anything. I'm afraid it's going to end up like messing something up. Um, let's see. There we go. All right, you guys. Hi, Tracy Foster. Hi, Mason. Oh, no worries, my friend. No worries. I I was so busy in in Jersey for the New Jersey Para-Unity Expo. So if you guys didn't get a chance to come out and see me, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm hoping I'll be back next year. Not too sure yet, but I am looking at hopefully seeing if I can't be part of another paranormal convention, and more to come on that one before I share much about that one. But it was fun. I always love going to New Jersey and going to the Para-Unity Expo, and just meeting so many new people. I had 13 spots. They all filled up, and I think out of the 13, only 3 were repeat clients, right? Or repeat people that I had met before. So it was good. It was really good. There was a lot of new people, and amazing readings, and connections were just incredible connections. But that energy there helps so much, especially there in New Jersey, and in this it's in a school, so a high school. It's an older high school, but even just the energy there is just phenomenal. And the people are great. So it was good. It was fun to do that again. And then, as some of you may know, after we did the expo, then we quickly hopped on a plane and didn't so quickly travel with all of the flight cancellations and all of the crap going on with that. But it actually wasn't as bad as what it probably could have been. But we got to into Green Bay. We actually flew into Milwaukee and then drove into Appleton, which is not far from Green Bay, Wisconsin. And we went to the Packers Eagles game in Lambeau. So if you have, even if you hate football, just to go and experience Lambeau Field, just because Lambeau is, like, in my opinion, that is true football. But even if you're not a football fan, just going into Lambeau is incredible. That field was so amazing. And the people, I'll have to tell you, the people in Green Bay, in Wisconsin, like as a whole, were so amazing. The nicest people, so kind, so generous, even at the game, my husband's an Eagles fan, and when they saw him in all his Eagle, get up, they just love to razz him, but they did it in a very respectful way. So it was nice. It was nice to see, that even if it's a rival team, that, people there were really mature about it, I guess, if you will. So, but yeah, we're glad to be back. I'll tell you, I think there's nothing more, I don't know, just to be home, I love the East Coast. Love we went to New York, and we went to some places in New York that we missed last year. We went, of course, we were in New Jersey for the event. And then, then we went everywhere. One of our flights stopped in Nashville just for a brief moment. That is on my bucket list, to do an event in Nashville, by the way. So if you live in Tennessee, watch for me. But then we went into Chicago, and then, of course, into Milwaukee. And so we got to check a bunch of states off of our list of states that we've, got a chance to, even if it was a brief moment, it still counts. So, but it was good. It was a lot of fun. But like I said, it's nothing's like being back home and just kind of being in your comfort zone, right? But I'll tell you, I wasn't sure about tonight, it being that, even just it being a Friday night, I wasn't sure how, people would be able to hop on. I'm starting a lot later than I wanted to. But I'll tell you, something was drawing me to do this tonight. So I couldn't ignore that. And as you guys know, I always say, listen to those little voices in your head, right? It sounds so crazy when I tell people I hear voices. So a couple of things I wanted to do before we get into the fun stuff here and do some readings. But I don't know if you guys saw my post about tonight, but I included a picture of my new swag item. And these are so fun. So when I go to these events, I try to bring some kind of swag item to hand out or to sell. And these are so cute. And I'm proud of myself. I designed these. So it says booze before booze. So BOOS before BOOs. And it says minimedium.com, mini-medium.com. And then on the bottom, I'll show you here in a minute. Instead of it saying koozie, it says boozy. And I'll see, hopefully you guys can see this, but let's start showing on camera. Don't mind my broken nail. I totally hurt. So do you see how cute? And the O's are little ghosties. So when you have your drink in there, it says boozy. And then here it says booze before booze. And then, of course, my website and the cute little witchy ghost and little male ghost with their, cheering their beers. So anyhow, these are for sale. I will be randomly doing giveaways and stuff with these, but they're only $5. And what I'm planning to do is for every purchase that anybody that purchases one of these, I'm going to donate a part of the money, and I'm going to be donating that back to. So there's a couple charities that I like to give back to, especially during the holidays, and one of them out here is called the Christmas Box, and also there's one out here in Utah called the Angel Tree. So if you guys are interested, these are fun and they're good quality koozies. Who doesn't need another damn koozie, right? But they're fun, and it has my info on it. But $5, I can ship them. We can talk about that. And like I said, a portion of the proceeds, portion of the money, I'm going to give that back, and also in the name of whoever. So if you donate, I will put it in your name as donating to the Christmas Box or the Angel Tree. So some fun stuff. So that's one of the swag items that I wanted to show you guys. Then, oh shoot, I don't have it here with me. I have these cute little, what would you call them? They're little ghosts that are, I don't have them here. Anyways, they're just tiny little miniature ghosts that are resin. That's the word I'm looking for, little resin ghosts. And they have cute little sayings on them that are inspirational, kind of positive little sayings. They're so freaking cute. So I've got those that, can be purchased. I'm also going to be kind of just handing those out randomly. But some fun things that are coming really quick. And then I promise we'll get into readings. So in 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks from today, I will be at Callie's Cafe and Sports Bar. It's Callie's Cafe and Moe's Sports Bar in Orem. I'll be doing an event there. It's 21 and older only. So if you're under 21, you're going to have to wait till my next all-age event. So make sure you have your ID present if you're coming. Tickets are only $33, and we're going to be having a huge raffle with some donated items from some pretty amazing places. So the raffle tickets can be purchased there at the event. And I'll tell you what, you guys, I've got some amazing donations already. I've been reaching out to some companies and places that are always so willing, gift cards for restaurants. One is a gift certificate for a stay in Park City. I'm trying to think of what the other ones are, some crystals, some stones. So if you come to the event in 2 weeks at Callie's, you will be having first dibs to enter into the raffle. So lots of good items. And then, of course, I donate a gift certificate, and just kind of depending, it'll either be a 1 hour reading or it'll be a certain dollar amount to go towards a party or whatever it may be. So that is in 2 weeks at Callie's Cafe and Sports Bar in Orem, Utah. Tickets are on my website at mini-medium.com, and the event's from 6:30 to 8:30. Now, this is on Black Friday. So if you are a crazy Black Friday shopper, or any of you that are on, hi, Jamie, hi, Christy, anybody on here that go out and they're crazy Black Friday shoppers, that are up at, 1, 2 in the morning to go stand in the freezing cold weather. I think y'all are crazy. I did it back in the day, not anymore. Um, but anyhow, Black Friday, after you go shopping, after, all the craziness, then come over to Callie's and wind down, have a drink, some good food. And then, of course, we'll be channeling your loved ones that have, on the other side that have departed. So sorry, guys, I'm a little scattered right now. There's some weird energy in this room already. Um, okay, so that's the next event. The next thing is I am almost completely booked for this year. So if you are wanting to book a private reading or you're wanting to get hopefully maybe a party booked before the end of the year, I suggest that you do that ASAP. I think I looked and my next opening is like December 15th. And then a few more days that are left in there. And then, of course, I'll be gone, of course, for the holidays, but then January 1st is already starting to fill up. So just, if you're wanting to book a party, if you're wanting to get a private reading, I suggest you do it now. And I don't know if some of you didn't know this, but you can book a reading and the rating is 111, but you only have to put $22 down to hold the appointment. So if it's a matter of money right now and it's like, gosh, I don't have 111 right now, but I will in, 2-3 weeks, then just put the $22 down, hold your appointment. I tell people that that's the best way to do it, so that you don't have to worry about the money, but you also don't have to worry about, am I going to get an appointment? Am I going to be able to get in? So filling up fast. So exciting. All right. I think I've gone over everything. I feel so scattered right now. There's such a weird energy. But oh, yes. Another event that's coming, this one's in the works, is going to be in February. This is going to be a Galentine's. Of course, February 14th, time for Valentine's. And that is going to be at May's Gathering Place that's in Bountiful, where I did an event for my Halloween event. So watch for that to come. Now, that is an all-age event. So if you have anyone that wants to come that's under 21, then that will be the one you want to watch for. So lots of things to come, lots of exciting changes and new beginnings. And I'll tell you, there's so much more. I just, I don't want to share everything all at once. So watch for them. Watch for the stuff to be posted on my website or, of course, on the social media platforms. But oh yeah, my daughter is on, aka my assistant, and Mandy did say 12:15. So yeah, so get yourself booked as soon as you can. And then say hi, Shiloh. I will see you again on the 20th of December. Oh, yay! I love it. Let's see. Hi, Monica. It has been a minute. Yes, it has, my friend. Let's see. I was just making sure that I got everybody's that I could see. Melissa, that's the night before my birthday. Well, that's even better reason to come out, my friend. Come out and see me. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Hang on, you guys. There we go. All right. Okay. Perfect. So if you guys are if you are on right now, you're interested in wanting to have a free reading tonight. A lot of you know the drill, I guess, if you will. So what I need from you is 2 numbers between 1 and 76, or I'm sorry, don't do 76. Let's do 1 and 44. How's that? I don't want to count to 76. That is when you do a Zoom. 1 to 44. Man, my brain is just all over the place. I need 2 numbers between 1 and 44, and then put in your numbers what kind of reading that you're wanting. So if you are wanting a reading about your health, put on their health. If you're wanting to know about your marriage, relationship, career, kids, whatever it may be, then put that on there. Make sure you give me 2 numbers between 1 and 44. We will pull cards according to those numbers. just be mindful for those who maybe have never had a reading with me. I don't necessarily read the tarot. What I do is I'm going to use the cards to give a beautiful visual validation of what my gifts are bringing to me. And that is it. So you'll get to see how magical it is. Now, if you are hoping or wanting to hear from a loved one who has crossed over, then please just put next to your numbers spirit or loved one in spirit. Please don't put, dad, mom, brother, sister, whatever it may be. I tell people that I just want kind of almost like a clean blank slate. I don't want to know anything. That way, everything that comes up in, within my gifts, then 100% is coming from, your loved ones in spirit and not the given information. That makes sense. So, righty. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta write something. I gotta scribble for a minute. So bear with me. I don't know what the heck. This energy is crazy. Did I bring my water? Oh, I did bring my water. Okay, good. Let me scribble for a minute. Now, make sure that you comment your numbers and comment ever so often. Please make sure that you aren't commenting back to back to back. If you do, it's most likely that I will not be choosing you. It's just a respect thing. It allows other people to get their numbers in. But please make sure you do comment, um, you know, every, minute or so or whatever, because your comments start to kind of disappear. Okay, guys, we might be doing a spirit led this first time, so bear with me. If you aren't familiar with what spirit led reading is, what it is that there is someone's loved one on the other side who is very impatient and does not want to wait, in a sense, to have me intuitively connect with who they're wanting to give a message to. So sometimes we just go with it and spirit leads. And there's a feeling that that might be the direction we're going on this first reading. So as I start to channel and as I start to get what we call validations out there, if it connects with you, then please comment and let me know. I tell people that I really would, I would rather that almost everything that is coming out of my mouth connects with you. Some people, I'll give, 5 things that I'm getting and they only connect with one. Most likely it's, not a connection with you, with that person. But if whatever I start to get here in a minute, if you connect with it, if you understand it, then please comment and let me know. And we'll kind of go from there. So give me a moment. Just, wow. Hang on. Let me get some water in my good old Green Bay cup here. My Bellini Green Bay. They didn't play so well on Monday night. But in all fairness, the Eagles didn't either. So there you go. I'm sure my husband's in the other room cussing. Okay. Okay. Does anyone connect with the name Maggie? Um, so if you are, let's see, how many people have we got? We've got 25 people on. By the way, you guys, please share this, the live tonight. Sometimes, well, many times I've had where someone has shared on their Facebook page this event or even just told a friend or family member they hopped on and they ended up getting a message that they so needed to hear. So please, share the love, as I say, because someone may need to be hearing from their loved one or getting some guidance that they so desperately need. But the first thing I kept hearing was this name Maggie. So we've got 25, 26 people on, 27 people on now. So not many people, and the name Maggie is not a very common name. So now the name can be connected with someone living or past. So sometimes people get in that mindset of that name has to be someone who has crossed over, and that is not so much. So um, perfect. Awesome. Thanks, Vicki. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you so much. Um, okay. So, yeah, name Maggie, Maggie or Marge, right? It's like when a Margaret would be a Marge or Margaret would be, um, um, or even a Maggie. So, if you connect with that name, let me know. Also, um, okay, we're kind of doing a little spirit led already, just because the energy is so weird in the room. Um, it's so off. Um, I feel like I do have a female coming in. I do have, uh, I would even say this is a mother. Um, I maybe made it to, um, I would say maybe into her 50s. We're not quite past the 50s. So um, I do feel that um, she's very confused. And I think that's why I'm struggling with the energy. There's a sense of there being some issues with the brain, issues with cognitive, so with memory. So if you connect with that name, now I just saw Tara said, my daughter in law is Maggie. Okay. Um, so, hang on 1 second here. Okay, I have to do this here. Everything is freezing up. It's driving me nuts. Um, bear with me, guys. It's Mercury retrograde, so if all of your if all of your shit, all your electronics and your phones and everything else, then it's most likely that it's part of Mercury retrograde. So I just thought, so Shiloh, Marjorie died of head trauma. That's exactly what this is. Very much, I feel a bit disoriented. I feel a bit like when you would hit your head, when you would have some kind of concussion. So I might be with you, Shiloh, and Marjorie. Okay. Um, Let me see here. So weird. Okay. Oh, hang on. I got some others that commented. Um, Bear with me, guys. Um, okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to pin some of these comments. Um, so Jackie said, "Oh my gosh, you guys, everything is freezing up. Bear with me here. There we go. Okay. I'm telling you, the energy is so bizarre. It's causing everything. My phone is acting up. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. So Jackie said my son likes a horse named Maggie that lives down the street from my mom's house. Okay. Um, and this female who I feel is here that's mentioning that name, um, like I said, it did not make it to, I would say, and I'm even pushing it if I say 55, so maybe mid 50s, and that's pushing it. So um, okay, um, beautiful. I think, come on. My hell. Everything is freezing up. Okay, let's see. Hi, Kelly Westbrooks. I'm glad you're on. I love that you guys see when I'm on and you hop on. I love it. Thank you so much. Tara said Maggie's mom. Okay, so Maggie's mom did pass of brain cancer. Ah, okay. And then Vicky said Marjorie was my grandma's name. Okay, let's see. Um, Bear with me here, guys. So weird. Everything is just kind of froze. Okay, so Marjorie, Shiloh said Marjorie was 53. Amber said my mother passed at 52. Okay. Um, okay, I'm going to see what more I can get. Because, like I said, there's a lot. I can't believe there's this many of you that are connecting with this, which actually I can believe it the way that things have been. Okay. Oh, there we go. Hi, Kylie. Okay. All right, guys, bear with me here for a minute. Thank you, Amber, for sharing. Hi, Dawn Fulmer. Just saw some of you guys that I missed here, some of your comments. Okay, I think we're good now. Oh, Kelly. Oh, Kelly, this is you. Oh my gosh. Kelly, I'm gonna have to I have to pin your comment here. So uh for those of you who didn't get the chance, maybe I think it was 2 weeks ago, on my A1R Psychic Radio on my podcast. So Kelly um, ended up getting a call back to be hooked up with me, and it's just very random. So my producer just calls these numbers of people who want a reading, and you don't know who you're going to be, kind of hooked up with. You don't know who your reader is going to be. And Kelly called in or said she wanted a reading. Well, the producer called Kelly, and Kelly, just amazing. Everything just happened the way it was supposed to, and um, unfortunately, literally within minutes of um, Kelly picking up the phone call from A1R from my producer, her mom had passed away, and we literally channeled her mom, and her mom had just crossed over like within minutes of when the phone call. The fact, Kelly, that you took the call, the fact that we got that chance to connect with your mom was something I will never forget, my friend. It will forever sit within my heart and my soul. And I know that we need to get connected again, and we will for sure. I just barely got back from my East Coast trip, so just trying to get things back, back in order, right? Get back to life. But so for those of you, if you didn't get the chance to hear that podcast, you can go to A1R Psychic Radio on Facebook, or you can go to wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Go to A1R Psychic Radio, find my show, Mini Medium, and you'll see Kelly's reading was, I believe, about 2 weeks ago. Time's flying by so fast. So, but just, yeah, absolutely beautiful, hun. I'm so glad that you are here. It was so amazing. Um, Kelly said, me too. I'll never forget it. I've been following you ever since. I love it. Oh, that makes me so happy. Well, welcome to the family, hun. Yeah, it was so amazing. Just the timing. I always say everything happens for a reason. Always, always, right? Um, okay, let's see. Let me. Um, oh, Kelly just said October 29th. Okay, that's right. It was right before, or it was the Halloween show. Because I had my weird red light going, I think during the beginning of that show, but Okay, guys. All right, I'm going to get focused back here. But I am so curious of who this soul is that we already have some people that are connecting with, the Marjorie, the the connection with the age of her being, less than 55 when she passed. So the head injury or the head trauma, I immediately, and I know that's why I'm feeling scattered because I was fine. I was fine until I sat down, and I was fine until the energy shifted. And it just feels to me like if someone were to have, some kind of head trauma, concussion, whatever it may be. So keep that in mind for those who connect with that name, with the head trauma. Um, okay. Sometimes we just have to go with the night and know this. Sometimes we start out with spirit led readings, and sometimes we just start talking um, exclusively just about the cards and about you. So we just kind of go with the flow. Um, okay. I need to bring up the number 15. So 1 5 is is going to be significant as well. Um, so whether that's the 15th of the month, and this is connecting with the Marjorie with the head injury, or the head trauma, the soul that passed in her 50s, but the 15th. So um, the 15th of a month, right? January 5th, 2015, 15 years ago. Um, this is kind of how they come in and start to validate more specifically of who they are. So, um, age of 15 can also be. Um, so if that resonates with you, for those who connected with the Marjorie, um, and the head trauma. Um, uh, she's she's talking about I'm I'm tasting, which I love when. So one of my abilities is called clairgustant. It's the ability to taste things that the soul um, would have been known for, or if I said a certain food and they were famous for that food or making that today, so um, and it's um, yeah, it is. So it's like angel food cake. And the first thing I think of with angel food cake is like strawberry shortcake. So this is where they come in. Maybe they were famous and known for like grandma's, or mom's strawberry shortcake. The spongy feeling of angel food cake. That's literally the texture and the taste I'm getting. I know it sounds so crazy. So again, these are the validations they'll bring through to want to communicate to let us know that it's them. Um, and she just said, I just heard Carly or Carrie, CAR ending in E. Carly, Carrie, um, yeah, CAR and E. Carly, Carrie. Um, I almost laughed and said Curly. Um, Carly, Carrie. Um, hmm, boy, she's getting very specific. So I want you guys to uh, kind of listen, and if this connects with you, then let me know. Kylie says, now I'm hungry, right? Girl, I am too. And I literally just ate some strawberry crepes. Maybe that's why I'm tasting strawberry. Susan, Susan, your mom's birthday is today. Oh my gosh, my friend, this is why I had to do these readings tonight. Maybe we will connect with Mama. I didn't even realize it was the 15th, to be honest, you guys. I have lost track of my days so much. So I love it. Hi, Jeff Hyatt. Nice to see you're here as well, my friend. Yeah, or Kylie, or the age of 15 yeah, can also be connected. Um, there is also, um, Amber said my mom's birthday was yesterday. Amber, I Amber, I am so drawn to you right now, hun, and I just have a feeling this might be your mama. There's a very specific memory or something that happened, and Um, I'm going to explain the vision that I'm getting, and I hope that it makes sense. So, um, let's see here. Oh, okay. Tara just said, "Oh, Tara, I'm going to pin you, hun. I'm gonna pin you. How's that?" Um, okay. So Tara said, "Wow, that's definitely pretty." Maggie is redhead, looks like strawberry shortcake. Her birthday is 1/5, and Carly is my daughter. Holy shit, Tara! You just gave me goosebumps everywhere. And um, so Tara, who is this to you, hun? Um, I think we've got some piggybackers. I think I've got a connection with Amber and then Tara for you. And the all of these numbers, everything is connecting. So Tara, who is Maggie to you, hun? Who is Maggie to you? Um, right, I've got goosebumps everywhere. Beautiful. Um, I'm going to tell you um, the vision she gave me. Um, she just keeps saying it's okay. It's okay that it broke. She just keeps saying it's okay that it broke. Um, it's uh, and then I'm smelling kind of a floral perfume. So we must have broke maybe, the perfume bottle. Some people like to say perfumes, that belong to their mom, their grandma. But I just keep hearing her say, tell her it's okay that it broke. Even sometimes these bottles are so special, right, and have sentimental value. Um, so there's a connection with the bottle breaking, or we lost it, but someone's holding on to uh, that pain, right, that regret, of the fact that this sentimental piece is now gone. So, um, so let me know if that makes sense, if you connect with that. um, let's see. Okay. Oh, Tara said Maggie. So Maggie is my daughter-in-law. Gotcha, hun. And um, So Tara, um, okay. Can you get Maggie on tonight onto the live, Tara? If not, it's okay because this is recorded, and she can go back. But if I have a feeling this is um, connected with your daughter-in-law. So um, if you're able to get her on the live, that would be so awesome. And it'll be even better if we can bring her on live, on face to face. So um, let's see here. And then Amber. So Amber, how do you connect with that Maggie, hun, or the Marjorie that we were connecting with? Um, oh shit! Tara said she's asleep. Dang it! Go wake her up. Is she on the East Coast? I mean, I guess I'm such a night person, and such a night owl. So for me, it's like, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to bed. But some people I know are in bed right now. So, but you can definitely tell her about this, have her go. I just have a strong feeling that we've got her mom. But, oh, she's in North Carolina. So, and I think, isn't North Carolina 2 hours? I think North Carolina is 2 hours ahead, which is 10:30, which is fair. Um, but this vision of that bottle breaking, the vision of um, or the feeling of the regret that or the guilt or feeling bad that we no longer have this item, um, that very well it could be, like a perfume bottle. So Amber said, I'm looking that up with a pen, seeing if it means anything. Beautiful. Okay. I love it. Thank you, Hen. Um, love it. I love it. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Um, I'm so blown away. I'm just so blown away, Tara, with, I think it was yours, that everything that was coming through was so, um, just so connected. So I know without a doubt um, that these connections are for your daughter-in-law. Um, and it's so crazy when I heard that name, Carly. It's not a common name, right? Carly is not really that common. Um, I mean, not like Stephanie, you know, not like, a Jennifer, right? Um, okay. Um, Now she's showing me an obsession um, with cows. I'm telling you, some of the shit I get, you guys, so, it doesn't make sense to me, and it's not supposed to. Back in the day, when I was really connecting with my gifts and developing them, I would try to figure out these visions. I would try to make sense of them. I would, um, you know, reach so far outside the box when really I just needed to stay in my own lane and just and just share it. So, however, whatever this is about cows, and it's so interesting. So, my daughter, JC, loves Highland cows, and I it could even be Highland cows, but I specifically saw the black and white. So sometimes souls will come in and it won't be so literal. So even if it's something to do with black and white color, you know how sometimes kids or people go through phases of wanting to, like, I'm going to decorate my room in all black and white. I mean, like, that's literally, Um, so but it has something to do with cows. Oh, Tara said, um, Maggie does love cows. That's what I'm saying. This has got to be her mom. This is so great. I love it. Okay. Um, okay. Uh, and I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, I like cows. I mean, we're talking about like, oh, I love cows. And even maybe obsessively, like, decorating their room in cow print, wearing cow shit. Um, okay. Um, Tara, would you be willing to come on? Um, uh, I'll bring you on, and we can chat face to face. Bring you on the stage, as they call it. Let me know. Um, but sometimes some people are like, "Oh hell no, I'm going to hide behind, I'm going to hide behind my phone. I'm going to hide behind my keyboard." Um, I just have a feeling that even Maggie's mom being here is not just for her, but also for you, hun. So I really do feel that. So, um, okay, Amber said my mother's mom's name is Shirley. Okay, okay. Um, and Amber, okay. And Amber, how did you connect with um, all this stuff in the beginning? So the head trauma, right, or head injury, that name Maggie or Marjorie, or that name I was getting. Um, Also the yeah, the older female passing around the age of 55 or less. So, but uh, I can't seem to shake off someone that I feel might be here for you, Amber. So, um, say hi, Eva. I'm glad you're joining, hun. Tara said, I can come on. I look like hell, but I'll survive. Oh, girl. And I'll tell you, isn't it funny? I'm the same way. I'd be like, oh, nope, I've got my pajamas on. My bra is off. I am not doing that. Um, so let's see. All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. Oh, that's right, Amber. Eva is here. You guys, please forgive me. I know you guys have come on so many times and have told me how you're all connected, but I can't even remember like what I had for breakfast. So I'm like, I can't remember shit anymore, I swear. It's so crazy. Um, so okay. Oh, good. Okay, great. Okay, so Tara, um I'm going to put a code in the comment. You're gonna see um, this code pop up. And let's see here. Oops. Okay. I do not like. Okay, guys, I'm flipping myself around here because this is weird. Okay. Bear with me. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, I like that way better. Okay. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Um, all right, my dear. You should see it'll say StreamYard. It's a little link. Click on that link. Now, if it doesn't work, then what you want to do is copy that link, open up another browser, put it in that browser, and then that should work. So I feel so like smarty pants saying that, like I know what I'm doing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I just learned that that was the trick. Because I'm so I say tech-tarded. I know it's probably not the best word and it's probably not, politically correct, but I laugh at it because that's literally what I am. Um, so we're gonna bring Tara on here in a moment. Just because I have a feeling that there's a more message coming from her daughter-in-law's mom than just for her daughter-in-law. So um, while she's doing that, while we're waiting, I'm going to write a couple more things down that I'm getting. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Um, Boy, you guys, I just got a whole lot. Okay. Oh, let me bring her on here. Okay. Let's see. Add to stage. There we go. All right. Hello, beautiful.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
So good. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. And I tell people that you never know. You just never know who's going to come through. And sometimes we don't even know the why. I just say, once we open up that portal, as I call it, any loved ones that connect with you or with your loved ones, they'll take advantage of this time. And
Right.
everything that this beautiful soul has been communicating and bringing through, being so specific to your daughter-in-law. There's no doubt this is supposed to be for her. I mean, it's a given. So, what I love is that I do feel her presence and why she's here isn't just for your daughter-in-law. This is also for you, hun.
Mhm.
And I keep hearing from her um, over and over, like just profusely, thank you for taking care of my baby. Thank you for taking care of my baby. You have stepped in as a beautiful mother figure. And if you've ever questioned my friend or ever doubted, that um, that you are doing anything outside of what you're supposed to be doing, I guess you will. This woman is so grateful for this,
Wow.
very much so. There are things she keeps showing me and saying that you have done for her daughter that you did not have to do. And she's just so grateful for that. So
That's
you've
amazing.
you've gone way above and beyond, hun, to step in to help her as a mother figure. So just know you have this woman's just gratitude without a doubt. So um, you know, for for me to channel and um, to pick up on such specific validations like she is doing, I'm just the messenger. I sit here, I just listen, I communicate it. She's doing all the work, and being that she's such a high vibrational energy, she has to lower her vibrational frequency and come as low as she can so I can hear her or see. And what that is the sacrifice that a mother does for their children, and that's
Mm.
what she's doing. It's beautiful. um, and it's a beautiful gift, if you will, and sacrifice, so that that she's just so appreciative of everything that you're doing for her daughter. Um, she uh, when I was when I was waiting for you to hop on, there was some other. I have another soul that is coming in with her. I'm just not 100% sure if this is for you or if um, if Maggie's mom is helping this soul come forward. So I'll tell you, so this is a younger male, and he just kept saying, I didn't get to drive. So we didn't make it to 16 or made it barely. Um,
Mm.
Also, the name Jackson or Jason, so it was two syllable, JA, and then the ON. And anybody else that's on the live that's hearing this, if anyone else connects with this, please speak up, because a lot of times the souls on the other side, like her mom, will help another soul to come forward because maybe they're just um, not sure about all this, right? Or um, they're not ready, in a sense, so they need that help. Does that resonate with you at all?
No, not a Jackson. Mm-mm.
Okay, okay. And you don't connect with a younger male around the age of 16 that would
No.
have passed? Okay, okay, that's okay. And that's why I thought I had a feeling that her mom was trying to help him because he came in from a different direction. It wasn't directly with her. And for those who are listening too, he also um, emphasizes that he kept manipulating my throat, but I also felt like my airway was blocked. So unfortunately, either I hung myself or I aspirated. I feel like I choked. So someone on here connects with this young man. Um, let's see here. Okay. Um, has your mom passed, my friend?
Not my mom. No.
Okay.
Mother figures, yes, but not my mom.
Mother, not your direct mom. Okay. Okay. I have a mother figure coming in with her mom. Um, uh, but, um, but I'm not getting a whole lot yet. um, one thing I keep hearing from Maggie's mom is, and I don't know, you might have to validate this stuff later. And if you feel comfortable, once you talk to Maggie and kind of find out the connections with all this, if you feel comfortable sharing, let me know. Text me and just say, hey, Steph, this is what this was about, you know. Um, but um, she just keeps wanting to mention that uh, please tell my daughter I didn't give up. I didn't give up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, she was actually her adopted mom. She doesn't know her birth mother. And so her mom, this lady that's coming through, she actually adopted her later in her years and
Ah,
had a wonderful life. But after that, it was very difficult for Maggie, kind of bouncing back and forth with other family members. At the age of 15, actually. So there's kind of
ah,
twofold. Um, so yeah, so it's
wow. Okay. And that makes sense where Maggie may be feeling like the one stability in her life, the mother figure now is gone. And now her mom is saying, no, I didn't give up. And I really feel that she is wanting to um, express so much to Maggie that this was out of her control. I feel like there was nothing she could do. So I even feel like everything started shutting down. Was she very sick?
yes, she had a
Yeah, yeah,
brain tumor and ended up passing
that's
from
right.
it. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. That's right. She was the connection there. Okay. Um, yeah, she way too damn young.
Hmm.
Um, she's oh, how do you connect with the number 27?
20
27
February 7th or
or
20
February 7th? Uh-huh. Yep.
27. That's not ringing a bell at the moment. Maybe I'm not
Okay.
sure when her birthday was or when she passed.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it possibly.
Okay. Perfect. Yep. You can. Yeah. You can validate that later. And um. Okay. Is she? Okay. She just keeps saying, I love the tribute. I love the memories that are being made in my honor. So they're doing things for her. So she loves that. There's even, boy, she's getting very specific. I can see the vision. I've got even to the side of my bed, maybe where the end table is. I've got a picture. She sees that picture. Do you
Oh,
know about this?
yeah, she has a picture of her mom holding her, and she has it on her bedside table.
Yep, perfect. Okay, beautiful. So please let Maggie know, and she can go and watch this, um, but this is her way of just validating some things that she sees. Um, she's kind of giggling about her needing to leave her hair alone. She goes, "Will you please tell her to leave her hair alone?"
She dyes her hair a lot.
Okay, there you go. And it's out of love. I mean, of course, it's not anything other than that, but I can hear this laughter, and she's like, tell her to leave her damn hair alone, you know? It's gonna fall out, she just said. It's gonna fall out. So it's hilarious. It's such a mom thing to say, too. Um, I love it. She, she's showing me something on the arm. Does Maggie have a tattoo on
Yeah,
her arm?
son does actually. So it's my son's wife. So
Okay,
they both have a tattoo in memory of her.
beautiful. Okay. Okay. So just sharing that message, let them know that. And she's funny. She's not a big fan of the tattoos, like in general, but she just keeps. It's really it's just fun. It's really fun, her personality and how cute. I feel like she's like, well, I'm not a fan, but if it's of me, then I'm okay with it. It's okay, but I love it. So, uh, yeah, okay. Um, she says, I wasn't too sure about your son in the beginning. So, but he grew on me. He grew on me.
Yeah, he's a handful sometimes.
Aren't they all? I'm telling you. I have three. I get it. From 25 to 13.
Hmm.
Um, uh, but she loves um, what she sees um, with the connection and the bond and the love that you all have. You know, um, very very special. Um, did you connect with, or did you? And maybe you might have to ask Maggie about the glass item that broke, or we can't find it.
I'm not
Um,
sure about that. I'll have to ask her about it.
okay,
But I'll definitely message you. I'll talk to her about it. And
yeah, okay, okay, great, thank you. Yeah, I because she's bringing it up again. So, and it's so much so that it's one of those things where she's like, it doesn't matter, it's okay. But she also understands that this was something of just sentimental value, that was very special. Um, but but she doesn't want her to be upset about this by any means. Um, um, okay, this is totally out there. She says, if I could, I would have bought you the pony.
maybe
What in the world?
she could have
What's
wanted
that?
she could have wanted a pony when she was little. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
okay, good. Okay, I was like, I mean, sometimes I think little girls were like, we want a pony, but like this is literally like she wanted a horse, growing up and everything. So, um, but it's her way of saying, I would have given you everything if I could have, right? I would have done everything. But um, she's mentioning the little girl. Is there a granddaughter yet?
Not that I'm aware of yet.
Ah,
Maybe later on.
okay. How old is your son and daughter-in-law?
They're 22.
Okay. Okay. So they're still young, but
Yeah.
you know, um, I had my daughter at 24, and I feel like it was still kind of young in my life. My son made me a grandma when he was 17, and he's 22 and has two kids right now. So it's like, it's just about how things go. But um, I I never doubt babies, hon. I never doubt, and there's such a feeling coming from her mom of um, so much excitement of getting ready to gift this sweet little baby girl into this world
Wow.
when the time is right. So I never doubt babies, but I also never bring it up unless I'm 100% sure, because
Yeah.
it's a
Great.
sensitive subject. Yeah. So you mark my words, hon. It's recorded. You got it here. It's a little granddaughter coming.
That's
I so cute. Um, oh, I love it. I love it. Uh, okay. Um, okay. I just heard a name and I lost it. I'm trying to see if I can get it back. Um, okay. Um, okay. So, um, two syllable. I've got a 2 syllable L ending in A. I can hear. So Laura, Lisa,
Hmm.
Linda.
Um,
Do any of those names resonate with you, living or past? I know that that's so broad.
mm,
Um,
Laura, no. Um,
or Lisa or Linda.
hmm,
I don't know, honestly, hon. I don't know if this is for you. Um, your, hang on. Um, oh, wow. Okay. Boy, her mom. Um, by the way, what is her mom's name?
honestly, this is sad to say, but I don't know what her name is.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
And that's fine. I feel bad I keep referring to her as her mom, and I was
yeah.
want to like respectfully use their name, but um, she is so um, so helpful and so angelic that I feel like I've got all these younger souls wanting to come in, wanting to communicate with those who are on, or it's beautiful,
Yeah.
um, and it is really all about even the legacy or the testament of what she left behind, and how she was. Um, she just kept mentioning. Um, Also that she has got I've got a younger girl with her. So I've got the younger boy, past around 16, um, past of either, I hate this part, the hanging, the choking, the aspirating, something in the throat. And then I've got the younger female coming in of a very tragic car accident. This is one
How
I
old?
feel it. What's that, hun?
How old was she?
I would guess that the feeling I'm getting from her, I would say did not even make it to the 20s, maybe early 20s.
Okay, I had a friend that passed in a car accident.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
And how old was she, hun?
She was 16.
Girl, there's the 16. I'm going to kick
Oh,
your ass.
I totally missed that part.
It's all good. I'm totally kidding. I love to give people crap because we just don't think about it, right? Um, it's too funny. So I think I've got the two of them kind of cross contaminating. Um, Hang on here. Okay. I mean, this was a pretty tragic and horrific car accident. I
Very.
mean, this very much so. So I'm just reading some of the comments here. Um, Janessa, my boyfriend's sister, passed in a car and was also 16. Holy smokes. Let's see, Monica, my sister's name is Lisa. I think we've got um, a lot of that cross, um, kind of piggybacking. Um, she, okay, she's showing me my sign for like a common name, but we might have spelled it different. I don't know how else to put this. So,
Like her name?
yeah, uh huh.
Do you want me to tell you?
Like her name. Yeah, please. Uh
Autumn.
huh.
Autumn.
Her, oh, I love that. Did she spell it like the season autumn?
Yeah. Hmm.
Did she spell it that way? Okay. Okay. Um,
But the interesting thing is that my daughter Carly, that you mentioned before, um,
yeah.
her middle name is Autumn. She's named after her.
Oh, that would be why she's bringing her up, why she brought her up earlier. So, and Carly is can be spelled so many different ways too.
Yeah,
Um,
I spelled
do
it
you?
Karlee.
That's exactly what I wrote down because my daughter Mandy is 2 E's and my daughter JC is 2 E's, and immediately I saw my girls and I thought you gave her the 2 E's
Yeah.
just like I did.
Hmm.
Um, Yeah, and like Jackie just said, Carly is a different spelling with the two E's. So that's what she's mentioning, right? Is that different? I mean, Carly could be IE, right? Or Y.
Hmm.
But I love this for you, hun. This is her way of just validating that she knows that your daughter has her name, you know? So, and Carly Autumn, hello. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
That is so, so pretty. Um, um, okay. I'm still just blown away about how beautiful that her mom is channeled and given me all that information to get us to connect with you. I mean, there's so much beautiful energy and intent. And then it's like I'm starting to kind of lose her a little bit. But as I'm kind of losing her as she fades, um, there's such a feeling of I did my job. And that was by bringing your friend in so
Oh,
that you could, you know, have some
sweet.
connection. Yeah, it's just so very angelic, you know,
So sweet.
so very, so very giving. Let's see here. Uh, um, your friend, so Autumn, says that, um, okay. Oh my gosh, sometimes the things I hear, I'm going, I cannot say that. I cannot say that. But I have to. So, um, uh, okay, she's showing me um, your birthday, and then she's showing me a very significant milestone. So for me, milestone birthdays are, 20, 21, right? 30, 40. So did you just recently have a milestone birthday, or is
Um,
that coming?
so
Or
I'm
can
40,
I ask?
I'm 42.
Beautiful. Let me show you what she had me right. I love that you just said 42. Let me go back to my page here. Um, okay, I know why. Oh gosh, I just got goosebumps everywhere. Where did my page go? I lost it. Anyway, it is a milestone birthday for you, hun. This is a milestone. So this year has just been a very difficult year for a lot of people. For you, very much so, my friend.
Yes.
Um, she's wanting so much. Autumn is for me to help you. She's like, please help her. Please
Mm.
help her. So I'm going to help you with some things I see for yourself personally. Before I do that, let's do this really quick. Not that I need the cards, but I like to use them to validate, what we're getting. Um, so um, give me two numbers between 1 and 44.
17 and 11.
Okay, 17 and 11. Okay, let me get these out really quick here. Um, oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you what just flipped over. Oh, I love it. Okay, okay, all right. Wow, my gosh. Okay, so I knew we needed to pull the cards for some reason. I just wasn't too sure. Um, so kind of going back to what I was saying, this year has been a really rough year for so many people. And I have so many women that come and see me because men don't ever come, which they should. They just don't,
Yeah.
because this is woo woo stuff.
Right.
Um, but this year is the year of the nine. So if you add up the numbers in 2026, they equal the number, or 2025, excuse me, they equal the number nine.
Right.
Nine is the last number in the number sequence, which is meaning that this is the year of letting go of all of the shit that has not been serving you and just being done with it. Um, it's something I cannot be more passionate about for everybody that if there are things that you have been holding on to over the last up teen years, I don't care how long, it's time to let these go, or at least get the ball rolling to get some closure. Because if not, then you go into next year, which is the year of the one, because 2026 equals the number 10, but you drop the zero. New beginnings and fresh starts. That's what next year is about. So you don't want to take any of this energy that is not serving you into next year. This is for everybody, by the way. If you do, you will carry that for another 9 more years. And who the hell wants to do that, right? So yeah. And for you, hun, I feel like that is why Autumn is here. Why, Maggie's beautiful mother was like, all right, I've done my job. I've said what I said. Now she needs help, It's like, help her. Because you're just done, my friend. You're done. And I love it for you, though. I love it. Because what it shows me is that next year, watch out, girl. You're going to hit the ground running. So
Right.
it's a great sign. So when I thought, let's pull some cards, I giggle because the first card that came out with your number 17, for me, just validates what we just talked about with your son. And you pulled the Empress
Oh,
card.
wow.
There's the validation of the baby.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
How weird is that, right?
Right. Yeah.
This is your friend Autumn giggling on the other side, going, "Yep."
Oh.
It's so just amazing. And then your number 11. Now, the Empress card is the number 3 in the deck, and then you pull the 3 of Pentacles. So you've got double threes here, hun, and it's like you're holding a pair if you were playing poker. And threes are very spiritual. Threes, it's a very spiritual number. In Christianity, it's the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost in the Holy Trinity. In spirituality, it's your spirit guides, your highest self, and the universe. So, however you look at it, this is all about what this next year is going to be for you, which is so good. A pentacle is something of value to you. So, whatever it is you value in your life, I know without a doubt you value your son, your daughter-in-law, your kids, your family. There's such a strong protective, energy that comes from you. There's such a how do I put this? There's such a feeling that as you go into next year, that you've got to make sure that you are not conforming to other people's beliefs or what they want for you. It's the year of where you're like, you know what, I'm just done. I'm going to do for myself. Yeah. And that takes me back to your milestone birthday. So when we're done with the reading here, or whenever you feel like it, I want you to go Google the meaning of the number 42.
Okay.
And it will tell you exactly why your friend is here, and it'll tell you exactly why this is a milestone year for you. It's so beautiful. Okay. Yeah. So when you Google the meaning of the number 42, it's going to bring up a whole slew of some weird shit. There's some bizarre ones out there. I mean, if you connect with it, great. But just find the one that resonates with you. Okay. And that is really why your beautiful friend Autumn is here. And then, of course, wanting to just so excited that you've got this little grandbaby coming. And timing, I'm from a mother to a mother. Let's hope the timing's a little bit out there. But if it happens, it happens,
Yeah, I had 2 kids by the time both of my kids' age. So.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. So you, that's where I feel like even if this beautiful little girl is coming, tomorrow, or we find out they're pregnant, I know without a doubt that you're going to be so damn excited and being so supportive.
Yes.
And I love it. It's so cute. I literally just, okay, we got to figure out or find out. And of course, when you're able to talk to Maggie tomorrow,
Hmm.
I've got both. I've got her mom and I've got your friend. And there's such, like, literally simultaneously, I heard them want to make sure that this little girl is named after them. So you've already got your daughter, right? That's
Hmm.
Autumn.
Yes.
Um, and now there's a connection with, you know, combining Autumn with Maggie's mom too. So it'll be interesting to kind of see, what
Hmm.
comes of that. Um, but just without a doubt, and I feel like, I mean, I could probably be here all night with how much energy is coming from her mom. But one of the biggest things I feel coming from her is to let Maggie know um, how, I mean, just extremely proud of her that
Oh,
she is. You
sweet.
know, there's a lot of doubt that comes from Maggie of feeling like she's not doing enough.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, and her mom is like, enough's enough.
Mm.
So she is.
Important.
She's very proud. Yeah, very much so. Um, and she loves Christmas. I'm supposed to say, I don't know which one of these ladies just said that, but like puke Christmas, like literally, you know. Um, so anytime I see that, a lot of times the soul just wants to be remembered during Christmas time or holidays, which I'm sure you will, and I'm sure she will. Um, but I'm so glad you hopped on, and I'm so glad that you connected with all of these just amazing exact validations.
Beautiful.
Um, do you hop on my lives? I think I've seen
Yes.
you
And
before.
I've
We have.
reading with you a couple of times too.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's
Hmm.
what I thought. Okay.
Yep.
Um, I meet so many people, but some people I'll be like, I
It's
think
been
I
a while.
remember you.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Has it?
Yes.
Yeah. Um, so I always say everything happens for a reason. So you were meant to hop on tonight, and it worked out beautifully. So,
Yeah.
um, but please, message me, let me know what Maggie says, and
I will.
if you want to share her response and what was brought up. But then, like I said, she can go and watch this later too. It'll
Yeah.
be recorded.
It.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. All
Thank
right, my friend. Thank
Thank
you
you so
so
much.
much. All right, and have a beautiful night.
You too. Bye bye.
Okay. Okay. Bye. Okay. All right, my friends. Um, it's just it is so crazy. It's so beautiful um, uh, when spirit led readings happen. They come out of nowhere, but um, I never question them. I never try to figure out the why, because obviously it sounds like the timing was just perfect um, for what Maggie needs to hear, but not just Maggie, but um, for everybody, right? And even in the sense of talking about what's happening this year and going into next. So um, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, the energy has calmed down now. Thank goodness. I literally felt like I was so scatterbrained, but it made sense with the fact that Maggie's mom had the brain tumor, right? So, all right, you guys. So go ahead and comment your numbers. So I need two numbers between 1 and 44, and then put what, like I said, what kind of reading you're wanting. If you're wanting to connect with um, your health, your job, career, um, whatever else is out there, or spirit. So, okay. All righty. Let me mix these up. And then I'll go through and see who I'm drawn to. So if you've never, oh gosh, guys, excuse me, my lips are so dang chapped. One thing I hate about Utah is the dry weather, but I'll take it over the humidity of the East Coast. Sorry to my East Coast friends, but the humidity in Pennsylvania when we went in July, Yeah. Oh God, brutal. I can't do the humidity. I will take the dry heat, but my lips get so chapped. Um, okay. So you'll comment your two numbers and then put, like I said, what kind of reading. And then when I go to pick someone, just know that this is very random. It's just who I'm drawn to. Um, and there's no, um, some people are like, oh, well, that person sent through Facebook, sent stars, and I say, that's great. The stars, the money from the stars goes right back to you guys with the things I give away. But it doesn't give you a leg up. It's just whoever I'm drawn to. So I've had some people message and they're like, I'm never picked and I feel bad, but I just say, just keep hopping on. And, I promise that eventually, when the timing is right, it'll happen. So, alrighty. Oh, Kelly, I can't wait to connect with you too, hun. And thank you for your sweet comment. I love that you hopped on tonight. Um, okay, let's see here. What am I doing? Okay. Alrighty. Mhm. Okay. Oh, okay. I love this. I love this, this comment. So we're gonna pick. So I pin it because those who are on YouTube, um, and I don't know how I did this before, but everybody was able to see everybody's comments, but I can't figure out how I did that before. But let's see, show comments on stage. Oh, that's cool. Now you guys can see all the comments. Did it pop up? Can you guys see all the comments? I just did something cool. Look at that. I'm so smart. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to breathe. My eyes are so bad. Um, does it say that chick 6866? I love that name. Oh my God, I love that name. Okay. Um, so whoever that chick is that is on YouTube. Oh, thank you, hon. Yay. See, she knew exactly what I was going to say. So Candy. Um, okay, so Candy, I love um, I love your request. So your life path. Um, I will tell you, um, I've been doing well collectively. I have been sharing my gifts really for 28 years of practicing, but collectively sharing for only 5 years. And I honestly think, Candy, in the 5 years, or I think I started doing these lives 4 years ago. I don't think I've ever had anyone comment life path. I love that. So um, anytime that someone books a private reading with me, and we spend the hour ish, I always say if you book a reading, plan on an hour and a half because I talk a lot and just I'll give you more than what you pay for, I promise. Um, but we do a life path reading, and I will focus on your past, your present, your future. So it's not just about channeling spirit. So I love that. So, Candy, I'm going to pull your cards here, hun. So 7 and 44. Okay. So if everybody else can hold your comments while I'm doing her reading, because I'm easily distracted, I swear. The ADD in me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Oh. Oh my gosh, Candy, I can't wait to show you what card just flipped over. Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, I'm a little slow. A little slow counting. Okay, All righty. Where's my little? Gotta keep my cards protected. Okay. All right, Candy. So I'm going to show you your two cards, hon, that you pulled with your two numbers. And I'm just going to use the cards to give a visual validation of what I'm getting, what I'm seeing with your life path. So for those who maybe are going, well, great, what's a life path? It really, it kind of falls in line with when I have clients come and they say, Steph, what is my purpose? I'm a bit lost, you know. And I always tell them, well, it's probably my favorite thing to tell them. I'll say, um, I want to help you, but I cannot tell you your purpose because that defeats the purpose. I will guide you in a life path, right? So helping, you know, give you some guidance and also talking about your shadow work. And your shadow work is the things that you're working on or the things you know you need to work on, just so that you can live your best life and be the best version of you. Now, we all have shadow work. We all have shit we need to work on. Our shadow work stems from our past. So it'll be things like we could go back to your childhood if you had some childhood trauma. We could go back to, um, you know, a toxic relationship, maybe with a father, a mother, a sibling, a significant other, you know, and that trauma may be sitting with you still. We could even, the shadow work could be a death that you are holding on to that you haven't been able to heal or move on or find closure. So all of that energy becomes part of your shadow self. And that shadow work will really affect so many things in your life. It affects relationships. It affects the relationship with, you know, family, you know, significant other, but more importantly, the relationship with yourself and then your health. Um, you know, when I got into doing energy work and Reiki work, and as a Reiki practitioner, um, I never, I understood energy, but I didn't understand the magnitude of how we are just energy and how energy affects us. So, um, the shadow work that you hold on to, my friends, especially a woman, we carry it all right here on the heart chakra, is what this is called. And it'll start to affect things with your heart, your lungs, the breast. This is why the number one cause of death for women is heart disease and then breast cancer. I truly feel that. So if you're carrying a lot of um, you know, the shadow work, your shadow self. It's okay to befriend your shadow self. It's okay to recognize it, but make sure that you are doing the work to move past that pain, um, you know, the anger, whatever, you know, um, lower vibrational energy that is affecting you. Because if not, then you're going to start seeing your health declining. So, um, and we all, you know, we all want to, well, I think most of us want to live a healthy life, right? So anyhow, a life path. So we're going to talk about that with Candy. So Candy, your first card, hun, I love this for you. And I'm telling you, the cards have been amazing. You pulled the death and rebirth card. So this is literally the death of the old you and the rebirth of the new you. So it's allowing for the past shit, the things that you've been doing your whole life, for the most part. It's allowing for that to die. And then this is the rebirth of the new. So, right? Oh, I know. This is so awesome, Candy. So, I'll elaborate a little bit more about that in a second. Um, then the next card you pulled this Seven of Pentacles. Now, that came out of the deck upside down. Now, don't fret, it's actually a good thing. As many that follow me, or if you get a reading with me, I always say, I would rather see all of your cards upside down. The reason for that is because it shows me that you are either working on your shadow work, working on yourself, or at least you're mindful of it. And we're just needing to give a little bit of guidance to get you, you know, going on this. So, um, that Seven of Pentacles that you pulled, Hun. So, a pentacle, again, as I mentioned earlier, is something of value to you. Um, this card, too, I love for you, Hun, is about taking a step back and looking at your life from a different perspective. So, looking from the outside in and actually giving yourself a pat on the back, my friend, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. I mean, as I connect with you, and I loved your comment, but there's something about your energy. It's so crazy. People say, well, how can you feel energy if you're virtual? And honestly, I don't have an answer to that. It just does. Your pictures are like super tiny. My eyes are like really shitty. I barely could read the name on the YouTube. Um, but I could feel that the timing for you, my friend, is now. And yes, next year is new beginnings and fresh starts, which you absolutely are going to see that happen. The worry I have for you, hun, with your life path as I see it, um, is your your ability of getting in your own damn way, hun. So and I always have to stop for a minute. I'm like, oh God, that might have sounded harsh, but people that know me know that when I do my readings, I'm very honest, I'm very transparent, and I will not sugarcoat shit. Where did that come from? Oh my God, Candy, are you from the South? Where did that come? I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. Um, that was weird. It's like it's a possession. um, but it is um, it is where I feel my only concern for you, hun, is the fact that you just keep getting in your own way, and it really is about the fact that you are so very beautifully talented, especially when I see this in the future coming for you, of being able to help people. So it's Utah, born and raised in Kearns. Oh, girl, I'm telling you, you see, I was raised in West Valley, so I know exactly. It was just funny where did that weird accent come from? So weird. Um, so oh, the Kearns, isn't it Cougars? Is it Kearns Cougars? My my cheer coach at Hunter High, Miss Jardine. Um, I don't know if you remember Nico. Nico is Miss Jardine's um, son, who was shot in West Valley. And Nico went to Kearns High, so I don't know if you know much about that story, but um, it's so sad, but I'll tell you, I could get into that whole story and the visions I had back then. I knew they were going to catch who did this, and they just did. They arrested the person just a year ago, maybe. Gosh, he was shot probably 4 years ago. So it took some time, but they got him, which is so good. But anyhow, so um, I want so much for you, Candy. Please. Um, this is all about your life path is stepping out of your comfort zone, my friend. You do not like to come out of that bubble. And if you keep staying in that protective space, and it's okay to stay in your bubble sometimes, but it's not going to do you any good for you to see this rebirth, right? So um, let's see. Oh, my personal year is 7. A lot of soul exploration this past year. My birthday is 12/31. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Um, well, and you are a Capricorn. That's what my oldest daughter is. So you really are going through a spiritual awakening. It is exactly the death of the old you, the rebirth of the new. When you go through spiritual awakenings, um, they're not easy. They're not meant to be easy. Sometimes we have to be at our lowest of lows before we can really see the blessings we have in our life. And I really feel that you have gone through, like you've already went through the trenches of your shadow work, and now we're working our way back up. And that's the rebirth. Um, and the 7 being that you are a 7, life path. Um, it's beautiful. 7 is a lucky number. Um, I think I'm a 7 too. Hang on. I'm going to figure that out really quick here. I can't remember if I'm a 7. Let's see. Does anyone know how to figure out your life path? If not, I can tell you how. So 6 and 1, 7, 12. Uh, yep. Yeah, I'm a life 7. Yep, I'm a life path. That's yeah, life path 7. It's getting late. I'm telling you. Oh, you're a life path 5. Oh, your personal year of growth is a 7. Gotcha. And okay, it's getting late. But oh, even you being a life path 5, that's very interesting. Um, um, hang on, I just heard something. So, okay. Um, Life Path 5, people that are Life Path 5 are very structured for the most part. um, and knowing now that you're a Capricorn, my oldest, like I said, is a Capricorn. My mom was a Capricorn, and Capricorns like to see structure. They like to be leaders. They like to tell people what to do and how to do it. And depending on how you come across, you're either a leader or you're an asshole. So it's just kind of how it works, right? But it's all about. I always tell people my I can be really nice or I can be kind of a bitch. It all depends on how you approach me, and it's all up to you, right? But it takes a lot to get that out of me, by the way. So if you want to know your life path number, here, look at this. We'll have a little fun kind of spiritual 101 class. So you're going to take your birth date and you're going to add up the numbers. So my birth date is 6/15/1975. So I'll show you here. I'll write it out on my little piece of paper. You can see. So 6/15/1975. Okay. So what you do, hopefully you guys can see this. So you're going to add up the 6, the 1, the 5, the 1, the 9, the 7, the 5. So if you get 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 5 is 12. Everyone knows I hate math, so bear with me. 12 plus 1, 13. 13 plus 9, 22. 22 plus 7 is 29. 29 plus 5 is 34. And then you want to reduce it down to one number. And so 3 plus 4 is 7. Does that make sense? So, and I am a Gemini. Yeah, that's your rising sign. Oh, I love this girl. You see, telling you why I picked you. Yep, it's all about the soul sister. Um, I am Gemini all the way around. I mean, I have Gemini everywhere, and even my birthday's right dead center. Um, and but ironically, um, I have a lot of Aries, and that's what my husband is. So it's very interesting to see. When we had our, we went and saw what his, I can't remember what his name is. Astrology Bob, that's his name, or Rob, Astrology Rob. He did our whole astrology chart, and I could not believe. I was actually like shocked to see how accurate this damn thing was. So it was really cool. But yeah, so that's how you figure out your life path. And then, so Jackie, when you get your number, your life path number, you can go and just Google what is life path number 7 mean, and it'll literally give you a whole description of yourself and how you are. I mean, it's mind blowing to see how these are. 7 is a very spiritual life path number, which is why I'm following my spiritual path. Um, with Candy being a 5, very structured, very leader kind of type, um, likes to guide, and help people. And really coming back to you, Candy, that's exactly what I see happening next year. So one thing that I want you to be careful is there is a very strong male that I see either now in your life, Hunt, or coming here very soon. That you know this man, you you might even already be with him or know him. I am not a fan, hun. There's something just, I'm so cautiously like um, wanting to tell you to run, but keep your guard up. So it's, um, it, I feel that even that energy is a big part of what may be holding you back from being able to have this rebirth or this spiritual awakening. So um, just just be mindful of that, hun. So let's see. Oh, yep, I can tell you guys. So um, yeah, so what you're going to do to get your life path number, so write out your whole birthday, the whole year, right? So mine is June 15th of 1975. So 615195. You're going to go across and add up all the numbers. So 6 plus 1. So this would be mine, right? I got something on my tooth. 6 plus 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 5. You add all that up. Mine comes to 34. You're going to reduce it down to one number. So 3 plus 4 is 7. That'll give you your life path number. So it's kind of cool. And if you guys, if you want, you can even, Kelly, if you want to tell me, if you want to share it. I know that sometimes these things are so personal. God, my lips are driving me nuts. But if you want to share your full birthday, even privately, send me a DM and I can help you with that later. But so, but coming back to you, Candy, I am being so drawn to pulling a card for you. I haven't pulled these out in a long time, so let me grab. So these are affirmation cards, and I'm assuming that you know what an affirmation is. Um, and if not, then I'll explain. But I have a feeling you know. Um, I I just feel like spirit's calling me, your guides, my guides, to pull you an affirmation. So let's see. I really oh, it's so hard, hon. I do. I feel it is, and I do feel it's your hubby. Um, and it doesn't mean that you have to be, getting, get off, the live and you know go to him and be like, hey, honey, I'm done, right? It's not to that extent. It's just so much that um, that I feel you have sacrificed your purpose. You have sacrificed your happiness for many, for him, but to the point where um, I don't want you to have any kind of resentment, you know. So he is spiritually blocked. Absolutely, hun. Absolutely. And I'm always happy to help with that kind of stuff. Not that I'm trying to like feed you full of bullshit and stir up business. I don't care who you go to. But men are very typically spiritually blocked. I have a feeling with your husband, the spiritual blockage for him connects with his dad. There's such a strong paternal anchor that I feel coming from him, that that spiritual blockage that he has uh, attached to the masculine energy, we need to do a cord cutting. We need to cut that cord. So it's one of those things where um, I want you to um, just kind of be mindful of that. But um, okay, all right, beautiful. So um, good. I'm glad that resonates, hon. And you can do a cord cutting yourself if your husband is open to it, which he has to be open to it, or else it won't work. But you can Google how to do a cord cutting if you're not familiar, or you can come see me. Either way, but it'll cut that energetic kind of umbilical cord of negative energy from the source of energy, so that it doesn't feed into him any longer. So it may help him to open up his spirituality and not be so blocked. So anyhow, just think about that. All right, my friends. So I cannot wait to see what your affirmation says, because someone in spirit is so um, impatiently wanting to make sure that you get this affirmation. So now what I need from you, hun, is one number between 1 and 44. Again, but just one number. And then I'll pull the card according to that. I think we're done. Okay, so I'll watch for your number. And something else here that I just heard. I'm going to scribble for a minute. Um, hang with me, guys. Sorry, I just had a total change in the room again. I got, I feel like I have another kind of heavy energy coming in, but I'm not too sure, even if it's male or female yet. So give me a second here. Okay. Um, let's see. Oh, Candy said, okay, number 8. Perfect. That's one of my favorite numbers. I just heard the name Patrick. Does anyone, I know it's a common name. I hate when souls do this. I want more, but the name Patrick is the name of who is trying to come forward. So it's not someone on the other side trying to come in and uh, bring up someone here in the physical world with that name. So, and I think we've got only 23 people on. So we'll see if someone understands that name. All right, so let's see. Number 8. Okay, can't be number 8. Okay, I love these cards. These little butterfly affirmation. Okay, all right, my dear. Oh my gosh, what? I just said, okay. Candy just said I was supposed to have a brother named Patrick, but he was still in my stepmother's womb. Wow. Um, wow. You just gave me chills, hon. Um, and oh my God, yes, we have 24 people, and so many people connect with Patrick. That if, and this is the soul that's passed. So, but Candy, so I make sure I'm interpreting this right or understanding, but so was your stepmom? Oh, he was almost full term. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Oh my gosh, my friend. So now is stepmom passed? Was stepmom pregnant with Patrick? And then did she pass or was he stillborn? This is incredible. And I mean, hearing his name so clearly and you knowing that this is for you, it's part of your life path, right? It's part of your beautiful. Oh my gosh, I've got goosebumps everywhere. I just shaved my legs too. Don't you love that when you get goosebumps and the hair on your legs grows like crazy? Um, why does it do that, by the way? I don't know. Anyway, um, it's my crazy kind of ADHD brain. Some days I'm like, how does that work? She is alive. Okay, he was named after my grandma and great uncle that had passed. Gotcha. Oh my gosh. Okay, hon. Will you? I knew that I had, and when I said the energy got heavy, um, I want to make sure I emphasize that it's not a bad thing when it's heavy. It just means that someone here in the physical world is carrying so much heavy energy, so much heavy grief, mourning heavy, that they are just still very much struggling in their life because of the passing of Patrick, right? So it was Patricia and Richard. Oh my gosh, I love this. So awesome. Um, so the message and the feeling I'm getting without a doubt for you, Candy, to maybe if you want to share, you do not have to feel obligated, but is to without a doubt, please let who needs to know, whether this is your stepmom, whoever may be, that um, for one, the soul is so at peace and is such a um, it's so interesting. Let me kind of back up a minute. People will say, well, Steph, how do you channel or how do you connect with a soul that didn't have any time here in the physical realm? Well, that's fair. So if you have a stillborn or a miscarriage, what happens, this is just through my 28 years of kind of collectively building my own beliefs. We'll never know until we're on the other side. But I feel like that uh, when I channel that soul, the soul is coming through as the um, the healthiest whole self of whatever age that was or would be. So I I had a reading. I think it was today. Good Lord, all these days are meshing. And the gal had lost a baby at I think 3 months in pregnancy, and I was channeling her son, who she lost 3 months in utero. And but he was coming through, or no, it was a brother. That's who it was. It was a brother. He was coming through at the age of 30. He validated he was 30 this year, which he was, but he came through, and that is where his age is going to stop. That's his whole healthy self. So when I connect with Patrick, as I'm hearing, I feel like he's coming in as a very um, very um, young but mature 20-year-old, like, the feeling he's giving me. So whether that's how old he would have been, whatever may be, um, but I feel without a doubt the message to stepmom is that um, had he been born, had he survived. There were so many problems with, and it's so interesting. There's a little bit of the heart issue, but he's wanting to show me that there was issues with even organs not forming the way fully that they were supposed to. So, and the vision I got, have you guys ever heard of where an organ grows outside of the body or the organ grows outside of the location, right? Um, that's that's kind of the vision. So, but it really is where I feel he's needing for her to know that his quality of life just wouldn't have been very good. And also to let her know that her choices and decisions in the beginning of the pregnancy did not um, or were not the reasons for why his beautiful soul um, left this world, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of guilt, and I'm sure you would be going through your head, what did I do wrong? Did I eat something? Did I take something? Did I, whatever it may be. So, but that is why, this is why I chose you, my friend. This is why, Candy, I picked you. This is why I heard that name, because even this simple message needed to go to her. So, it's beautiful. Okay. All right. And let's come back to your, your affirmation. So now, Candy, is this the first time you've been on my live before, hun? I don't know if I've recognized your, um, yeah, your YouTube name, your handle. That's what it's called. Gosh, I swear, I got to get with the times. Um, I just think it's so interesting when people tell me, they just hopped on, they just saw me, I just popped up, and then they get all these beautiful connections. So just kind of curious, but okay. Um, Oh, I love this. This fits right with what we just talked about. Um, Oh, Candy said, I've been here before, but never been picked. See? And you know what's crazy? I literally was telling everybody right about the time before I picked you. And I had said, don't give up. If I don't pick you, just keep popping on, right? And you are an example of that, my friend. I love it. Um, all right. So your affirmation says, I am valuable. Many people are thankful for my presence in their lives. Oh my gosh, this is all about your spiritual journey. This is your awakening. This is about your purpose, about what you need to move forward to do, right? Many people are thankful for my presence in their lives. And every freaking single one of you that is on tonight, and everybody else for that matter, you all are valuable. You all are loved. You all are needed. And I'll tell you, one thing that gets under my skin, and I try to keep my own feelings and emotions out of this, but I meet so many parents that come to me and they have lost their son, their daughter, whoever may be, that took their life because they didn't feel that they belonged. And it just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Um, there is, I think, nothing more heartbreaking than to for me, I should say, for me to channel a soul who I can feel had so much potential, and was going to do great things and had just amazing personality. And I sit here and go, this makes no sense. But, they just unfortunately didn't feel like they belonged. And sadly, a lot of that has to do with society, right? And so I tell people that I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care if you are attracted to men, women, aliens. I don't care. You do you. Just be a damn good human being. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Um, and I just wish more people would think that way, but they don't. But not everyone does. But we're getting there. I feel like, the energy we put out in the universe is like a ripple effect. So if you put out all that good love and light, good energy, it's just going to spread like wildfire. So it's not always easy, though, right? Easier said than done. Um, I love it. Candy said, okay, if you can pass a message along, will you tell my mom, Leona, that, and forgive Oh, that I, oh my gosh, honey. Wait a minute. I love this, hon, and I'm so sorry that your mom has passed. Um, you said so, Leona. Wasn't I getting that name earlier, like Linda, right? The two-syllable LNA. I wonder if I was getting a little bit of her, hun. Um, but I'll tell you, um, she knows, right? She hears you. Hang on one second here. I'm going to do something else for you. I don't normally do this, by the way. But I always say, you know what? It's my show. It's my channel. I'm going to do what I want. Um, we're going to pull another card for you. How's that? So, um, this deck, a lot of people that have been on my lives, they love this deck too. So it's called Talking to Heaven. It's by this cute little short gay guy. He's a medium. His name's James Von Prague. He's incredible. And he put together this deck, and each card has a kind of like a one sentence message, but then the book goes into a more very detailed or very um, more, um, what would you say, more sympathetic message, just more in detail, I guess. So, um, and immediately when I read your message, uh, I felt very much this was thought to be your mom, wanting to make sure that you got at least a message from her. And sometimes souls will do that. They won't so much manipulate the clairaudient ability, which is my ability to hear them. They won't manipulate the claircognizant, which is the ability to see visions. It's like little picture shows that pop up. What they'll do is they'll say, um, I I'm not strong enough yet to communicate that way. So can we use the cards to do that? And that's where I'll feel drawn to pull the card, just like we did for you with your affirmation. So again, my friend, what I need from you, Candy, is one number between 1 and 44 again. I don't know why these little decks have 44 cards, but well, I do know why. I'm all about the numbers, especially the double digits, right? The four fours, the two twos, 111. Okay, 22. Girl, you are like literally bringing up all of my favorite numbers. 22 is mine and my husband's anniversary. It's our favorite number. There was just 22 people on a minute ago when I looked up. I love 22 is like when we go to Wendover. So for those who are not from Utah, Wendover is the closest um, gambling casinos that we can go to here in Utah. We have to go over state line unless you want to go to Vegas. And so Wendover will play roulette, and I always play 22, 8 and 22. Those are my two favorite. Okay, all right, and let me pull this card for you. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, beautiful. Okay, 1 second. I get such bad dry mouth. It's ridiculous. You guys will be happy to know there's water in there. It is not soda. Okay. Oh my gosh. Um, it's a very interesting one for you. Okay, let me look in the book and um, I'm shocked that this card came up. But well, not shocked. I'm a little bit curious. That's what I should say. I'm curious of why this card. Um, so let me find the message in the book here. Okay, how weird is this? The page number, anytime that I look at the page number that the message is on, if the number pops out at me, it's really weird. It's like almost 3D like. Then I need to talk about that number. So Candy, it's the number 41 and 42. It's on page 41 and 42. So um, do you, that'll be like the age of 41, the age of 42, April 1st, April 2nd. We could go back clear to like someone born in 1941, 1942. But there's some reason I need to mention those numbers. But um, this is, I don't know if I pulled this card ever. Um, uh, so let me ask you a question for you, Candy. Was your mom, Leona, was she an animal lover? She like, you know, dogs, cats, birds, whatever. I don't care if it's just dogs. And I'll tell you why here in a minute. But and then of course let me know if that's number 41, 42. Oh, Kelly, your mom was born in 42. I love that. We can even very well be having some piggybacking going on here. Um, and even this message. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yes, you're right. 41 equals 5, which is her sole purpose and your life. Yep, karmic cycle. She loved kittens and cats. Okay, all right. I love it. Oh, I love it. I didn't even think about adding those numbers. It's you. See, spiritual being you. Um, so the message from, I have a feeling that this isn't just from, or I should say, I have a feeling this isn't just your mom giving the message to you. I have a feeling that this message needs to be for everybody that is on. So, and I don't know if I pulled this card yet, but it's so cute. So it says, I am surrounded by loving animals And look at how stinking cute this one is here. Um, that's why I asked if she loved animals. Why is this so important? Um, but like I said, um, I never question it. So, all right, the message says, I am surrounded by loving animals. It says, the message says, you know that I'm an animal lover, so you'll rejoice to hear that I'm surrounded by beloved pets and an array of wonderful animal friends. Animals definitely have souls and feelings, and they make the best earthly and heavenly companions. Boy, that's so true. Um, I always say we don't deserve them. They're even sweeter here in heaven than they were on earth. When I passed from the physical world, I was met by my loved ones, including my pets. I've since learned that animals are angels who accompany us in our physical lives, helping us keep our hearts open when it's difficult to love other people or ourselves. Oh my gosh, I have not read that message yet. And I think I've read almost every single one in this. That I love that last part. Helping us keep our hearts open when it's difficult to love other people or ourselves. Isn't that so true? When we're having a shitty day, I don't know if you know how many of you have fur babies, but we have too many schnauzers, and I'll tell you, we can be having the shittiest day or so sad, and they'll just come up and they're so intuitive and they know, and they'll just comfort you and love you and cuddle you and be exactly what you need. So, however that message resonates from your mom, and I want you to just take that as as you connect with it. Um, I have a very strong feeling that you have some feral cat or a roaming cat that comes around um, that very well can be your mama. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Um, oh, let's see. Candy said she left my life when I was 4 and only had pet cats after she left. She never had any more children. She had guilt from leaving her 4 children. Oh, dang it. Yeah. Um, you know, I I was just looking at another comment here. Um, let's see. I love it. See, Jackie, that's what I'm saying. These messages sometimes aren't just so, aimed at one person, that they can be for everybody, right? Um, that last part of the message hit home. That's what I thought. That's what I'm going, why do I need to keep repeating that last part? And it resonated and it hit home for me too. I was like, wow, that last sentence there was like, wow, this actually it touched my feels. Um, but I do feel one thing coming from your mom. I'm not getting a whole lot. Your mom feels to be very private, um, in the way that, and sometimes souls will do this. They won't want to come through because they don't want to air all of their, as they would call it, dirty laundry, their emotions and feelings out. So they will intentionally stay further behind the veil. And I feel that with your mom. I feel like there's a bit of a resistance. And I just looked up and there's 22 people on. And there's our signs, but um, there is the feeling of just um, the timing is just not right for her, if that makes sense. We're wanting to be more in a private setting, um, but without a doubt, a very how I can put this. I struggle with words sometimes to describe how I'm feeling. Her energy feels like, obviously she's been gone for quite some time, but she's still working on her childlike, immature ways. Um, and even though it may, it's been many years, she has done a lot of work, but she has a lot more to do, if that makes sense. So just yeah, I hope that makes sense. That's the best way I can interpret how she's coming through. But um, just know without a doubt, hun, this woman is a huge part of your spiritual growth and a huge part of what you're going to see coming next year. Um, so don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and get out of your own way, hun. Just, man, I'll tell you, one of my favorite acronyms that I love to share with everybody, and some of you have probably heard this, but the acronym for FEAR, so FEAR, right, stands for the false ego appearing real, or the false evidence appearing real. So the ego gets in the way. It's the false ego. The ego is, I'm not, for women, we're really bad about some of the, more um, appearance wise, right? I'm not tall enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not skinny enough. I'm not educated enough. I'm not worthy enough. Whatever that may be, that's the ego that gets in the way, and that will hold you back from living your best life. The false evidence is the bullshit that you tell yourself of why you can't do what you want to do, right? And why you can't meet these goals, and why um, you've been holding off for so long, blah blah blah. So that false evidence will get in the way, and it'll really paralyze you to the point of you just will end up surviving. And who wants to live that way, right? I don't, but um, anyways, but oh, you're so welcome, and you are so welcome. Um, and I hope that that will give you some, um, some comfort and some inspiration and excitement for what's to come. So, um, let's see. Candy said, I think she never came back because she feared facing us again. Ah, yep, exactly. Yep, absolutely, hun. Absolutely. And, it'll be it'll be the karmic lesson that she will have to work through. And maybe she already has, but it'll be, that's her journey. That's where she's going to have to work on that and figure that out, right? So, um, all right, my friend. Well, I love it. I know that was a whole lot, just in a short little time of connecting with your life path, but it's I think it was good for everybody to kind of hear some of these fun little things that'll help. But um, all right, you guys, I was just looking at, I just saw Kelly. Kelly said we have so many wonderful pets that are family still that have passed, and my mom lived. Oh my gosh, Kelly, that's so awesome. See, that's why I was like, this message isn't just for um, just just for one person, right? I was like, there's a reason that I feel everybody needs to hear that. So so cool. I love it. I love it. But I'm gonna call it a night, my friends. I'm exhausted. Um, but reminders, just some reminders. So in 2 weeks, if you're here in Utah, I will be at Callie's Cafe and Sports Bar in Orem, and I'll be doing an event there. Tickets are only $33, and then we also are going to have a fun raffle for some amazing prizes that are going to be there. Um, they have amazing food. Their food is like like grandma's cooking. Like it's amazing, comfort food. It's so good. It's not like typical bar food, but bar food is good too. But and then they do have alcohol drinks you can drink. This is on Black Friday, so after you've went and done all your shopping and you're like wanting to unwind, come in, have a drink, some food, and we're going to channel and connect with whatever loved ones that want to come through that night. So it'll be fun. It's going to be an interesting night, especially with it being Black Friday. We just got done with Thanksgiving. And I'll tell you, the holidays are so hard, so hard. Even for myself, I lost my mom and my dad, and I miss them terribly. And the holidays can be difficult. So this is why I do what I do, to help people to find some comfort in knowing that they may not be here in physical, but boy, they sure are in spirit. So, yeah, like Darlene just said, Kelly's has really, right? See, Darlene knows they have some amazing food. and amazing desserts. They make all of their pies homemade there. Oh my gosh, making me hungry. So come out and see me. It is 21 and older, but I will be doing another event that's an all age event, and that'll be in February. So more to come. But thank you so much, you guys. And if you want to book a reading, please make sure that you get on the website and do that as soon as you can, because I'm almost completely booked for the rest of this year. And then, of course, we've got the events. So, hey, all right, you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys next week. We'll do another live. And then Wednesday, I have my podcast. So hop on to A1R and we'll see you then. Okay. All right, guys. Much love and light. See you later.